accurate forecast.
All right, so we had a rainy, cloudy start to the week. A little bumpy ride. At least we saved it for the weekend.
I know, right?
It's spectacular out there.
Sunshine out there for us today, PG.
Yes, we worked hard for this. And now, starting today, we have a gorgeous forecast going forward all the way through the weekend and a little bit into Monday as well. And right now, peak gardening season is upon us in our Gardening with Gardner today. Things to do. And for the end of July here, it's time to fertilize the vegetable plants with nitrogen, as this is the time of the year that all of a sudden some of the nutrients are starting to get zapped in the soil as these plants grow. Trim those strawberry runners to promote growth of the fruit as opposed to additional leaves. And the deadhead daylilies, well, they could become more daylilies as we see the potential for reblooming. Iris, Madonna lilies, oriental poppies can all be moved or transplanted now this time of the year. Do you need to water the gardens? Yeah, we have a lot of sunshine, lots of dry weather, and peak evaporation occurring with such dry air and low humidity levels each and every afternoon. We're going to see a lot of moisture sapped from even the soil. So keep watering and do it early in the morning or late in the evening. And then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, slowly transition to not needing to water by Tuesday, as there is a chance for some widespread rain. I'll get to that in just a bit. Temperatures right now in the 70s. It's 79 in Boston, some 70s even for our friends across the Cape and Islands. And there is a gusty wind from the northwest. So it's a breezy day for us, but that's why we keep the humidity at bay. We're in the 80s in all spots through the afternoon. 83 Boston, 84 in Lawrence, and a light wind from the north. Beach forecast today can't get any better. 82 degrees, a little bit breezy. Tomorrow, the breeze subsides and we get a sea breeze kicking in. So with that east wind, temperatures at the coast will be slightly cooler than inland. Sunday, same deal, sea breezes around and 78 degrees. Your rip current risk does remain pretty low as we go through the next several days. Today, here's a snapshot. It's low, although a rip current always exists along the coastline. So if you're concerned about it at any point, make sure you are swimming near a lifeguard and within range. Shark sightings, another thing to look out for this time of the year too. Lots of fins showing up in the last few days, especially around and off the coast of Portsmouth and even off the coast of Plymouth, Massachusetts, where they always are, it seems like this time of the year, the outer Cape. And we have a warm pool of water, but that sea surface temperature sitting in the 70s, it's off the coast. We would need a big east-northeast wind to skim that warmer layer of water and bring it to the shore. For now, it's 65 degrees with our coastal waters. If you're getting in, no big deal. But maybe tomorrow into the end of the weekend, as we get more of a sea breeze, east wind, we could heat up those water temps just a little bit more. Lows tonight back in the 50s and 60s under a mostly clear sky, but there will be some wildfire smoke from time to time today into tomorrow, not affecting air quality. However, it will help to dim some of that sunshine. And going into the weekend, even though it's going to be mostly sunny, we're going to be not as humid, sea breezes. Okay, usually I pick a day for planning purposes, but I can't. Both days are going to be just as nice. So this is the second weekend in a row that we've had great weather both days and nice and dry conditions. Fenway Park forecast heading out there. You can leave the rain gear at home for sure. Next several days, 70s to 80s if you aren't planning on going to see the Yankees in town. And hopefully the Sox beating them. It's going to be a good series here in terms of weather, at least. Here's our 10-day forecast. We have a chance for some rain and some showers and hotter temperatures on the way by the end of next week.